Alright guys, what's up? It's Red Mask Animation and I am going to answer the questions from Let's Talk Vlog 2 because we are on Let's Talk Vlog number 3. Sorry this is a little bit late, but you know, it is what it is. So let's jump right into it here. Like I said, remember, if you have any more questions, ask the questions on this video and I will answer them in the next one. We can chit chat, talk it out, maybe even do a live stream one of these days. But I just want to see how this goes with the Let's Talk vlogs, and it looks like it's doing pretty good. So let's start off here with the first question from the Batman Combatant. Well, he has 3 questions. He first of all, he wants to thank me for answering this question, and he has some other questions. So here they are. Question number 1: what do I think of the Flash TV show? I love that show. It's like a how can you say, it has the perfect amount of humor and seriousness. It's not completely serious. You're not getting completely gritty. You're also getting some comedy. So it's a perfect balance, and I really like that. And it also keeps the story serious in a way. So it's serious, but yet there's some light moments. So that's what I really do like about the show. That it's really well balanced. And you can tell there is a difference between the Arrow and Flash, which is cool. So with their style. What is my favorite Arkham game? Right now, I'm gonna have to say the Arkham Knight. That game is freaking amazing. All the new little things that they added on the side that you could do, like the features, like the fear takedowns and all that. It's pretty awesome. I did love the Batmobile in there, but I do believe that was overdone a bit. I like all those, if you haven't played the game, spoiler alert, heads up, that there's just a lot of tank battles, and it's kind of like overdone in my opinion. And then question number 3, what do you think of the cast of Suicide Squad in the new Batsuit and new Batmobile? Well, for the Suicide Squad, I like the cast. They look pretty awesome. I have faith in the cast, and I believe they're going to deliver. And then for the new Batsuit and the new Batmobile, the Batsuit, I love it. It's comic accurate. And then if you're talking about the armored suit, that's also comic accurate. And can't wait to see it in action. As far as the Batmobile, it's freaking awesome. It's a mix between the comics and Nolan's, I believe, in my opinion. It's pretty sweet, though. There's the rumor that it's going to transform into the Batplane, and if you have seen the pictures of the Batplane for the new movie, the art from the designers, it looks like from like the window of it that it's where the cockpit's at in the plane looks like it came from the Batmobile, so that's pretty awesome. Hopefully we get to see that on screen. That'd be pretty sweet. Alright, so now we have 12 questions from Beaver Boy. I don't know if I'm going to answer all of these, but I'll answer some. He asks, how old are you? Well, we're still trying to figure out how old I am. I met Professor Charles Xavier, and they think I could possibly be 80, maybe a little bit more older than that. Probably people even said 150. I don't know. I really don't know my age. My memory is really bad, but I guess I'm really old because I have healing factor. So, am I excited for Ant-Man? Yes, I am, and I think that's gonna be the movie that's gonna be underrated and just like come out of nowhere and boom, take everybody by surprise. Had a lot of people disagree with me about it, but that's just my opinion, and that's the way it is. Which one do I prefer, Marvel or DC? DC all day. Mofo? No, I'm just kidding. I like both. It just depends on what characters there are. I like anything that's comic related, basically, as long as it's good. So, if there's going to be a crappy Batman film and a awesome, I don't know, Thor movie, then I'm going to go with Thor movie, of course, over a crappy Batman film. As long as the awesome Thor movie is awesome. See what I'm saying? Who is my favorite stop motion animator besides myself? No one. Only myself. I'm just kidding. I don't know, man. I have a lot of animators I like to watch. I wouldn't say I have a favorite per se. I guess as soon as I get an update on my phone that someone's uploaded a stop motion, I'm just excited to watch it. I'm just like, oh my god. But yeah, I don't know. I like your friendly neighborhood animator. Puts out some really good content. Trickshot 726, Iron Man the Legend, Roy 2 Extreme. Whenever Jess Ministo uploads his video, his little short films that he does, and He's also working on Spawn and Batman and Deathstroke. Those films, I get excited when those come up. I'm like, oh my god, like those are once in a blue moon things when they do come up, because it takes so much time on them. But it's pretty awesome when they do come up. Even Israel Sheehan, when he uploads, because like that kid has like came from a place where he wasn't that great, and he's getting better and better. So I'm always excited to see what he's gonna put up, because he's getting so much better with it, and it's getting more enjoyable every time. So let's see, Captain McKay Random, another awesome animator, pulling out the X-Men like how he's doing right now in his series. Fantastic. I'm pretty much into any piece of animation that guy does. He's really good. All right. This question comes from your friendly neighborhood animator. Who is my favorite Marvel character? Captain America. Captain America, I'm going to say, or possibly Punisher. One of those two. Oh, and Wolverine, of course, but it's between, well, let's say between those three then. So I don't know, though, but it's pretty close. Next question comes from Ghost the Hedgehog 3. He says, thanks for answering my question before. What's my favorite video game? I don't know, man. I don't, like, if I'm playing a game by myself, I usually play, like, the Batman games, or the new TMNT Out of the Shadows game. I don't know, kind of things like adventurous, I guess. I used to be, like, into fighting games a lot, but I kind of got, like, played out with it. And I used to be into some sports games, but, like, I hate Madden with a passion, and I don't really play NBA 2K. But most anything that's adventure, arcade, beat 'em up fighting games, has a good solid story. So if I'm playing with a crew, I usually play Call of Duty. But if I'm playing by myself, then I'll play like Batman or TMNT Out of the Shadows. The old TMNT games, like I have, like when they were on the Xbox Live, and I downloaded it to my system. They don't have it anymore available, but I have like the remix of TMNT in Time, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Time, and then the old arcade, just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So that was pretty sweet. When am I going to make... This question comes from Nintendo Ninja Turtle, and he says, when are you going to make the next TMNT episode? I am currently working on that right now. I am almost done, like about 95% done with A Rising Knight. So that's been taking me some time. Sometimes I feel motivated to do this, like to animate, but other days when I don't want to force myself because it's gonna suck. Like when I haven't felt motivated to do it, and I force myself to like film a fight scene. I was telling a friend about this, that fight scene did not come out great because I wasn't into it. And I was just like, whatever. But some days, if I'm not into it, I'll just film dialogue. So I think I have to get back in that habit again. But TMNT is gonna hopefully be here before the end of the summer. But it's gonna be a long one, probably like 12 minutes, 13 minutes. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. This one is not even a question. It's just from the Gauge Man 1, and he says, guess who's making a comeback? Well, I'm guessing you are. So, welcome back. See here. This question comes from Bland Clan Videos. He says, besides stop motion, are there any other things you wanted to do on YouTube? And do you follow any YouTubers that aren't in the stop motion community, such as vloggers, gamers, skit channels, etc.? When I was doing just like action figure videos on here and reviews before I did stop motion, I had a video game channel. I think you can find me by Spartan Reach 11, and it didn't even take off really. I was just like making some Call of Duty vids, and you guys feel free to check it out. It's Spartan Reach 11 if you want. I was kind of like knowing a little bit in the gaming community, like just a little bit on Twitter, and like had a crew and stuff like that. We would roll through and play Call of Duty and stuff, but I kind of got bored with making just gaming videos. I thought I was gonna let it take off, but I just didn't have any interest in making it happen. And the channels that I follow, I don't really watch too many skits or anything like that on YouTube. What I do watch though sometimes are vlogs from J-Roar, which I love watching his videos, and I would say that's about it. Unless there's like some huge announcement on YouTube from all these like comic book cast and whatnot, I'll like tune in. But other than that, I just really watch your guys' stop motions on YouTube and look for like music to use or listen to soundtracks when I edit. But other than that, like watching skits and stuff, no. Sometimes I'll look for like funny scenes from a movie that I want to see. But other than that, yeah, that's it. And then this question here comes from Batman Action Figure Films, Red Cross Industries. He wants to know, what do I think of the character? What do I think the characters? What do I think of the looks for the characters of the Suicide Squad movie? I already answered that. They look awesome. What was my favorite part in boss battle of the Batman Arkham games, if I could remember? Well, I haven't played Arkham Asylum in a minute. I really did like the boss battle on Origins with Deathstroke, and I did like the boss battle with Bane. That was pretty cool on Origins. Favorite part, I would have to say, would be, I don't know, I like the tower scene on Arkham City when you're like gotta work your way up to the tower to get to Hugo Strange and Ra's al Ghul. That was pretty awesome. So, and then he says, would I join the League of Assassins if he was leading them? No, I still wouldn't join the League of Assassins, but I'm sorry, it's just not my deal. And who is my favorite character in the Star Wars trilogy? It is going to be Han Solo. I loved Han Solo as a kid, and I still love Han Solo now. And then he says, what would I join, the Empire or the Rebel Alliance? I would join the Rebel Alliance. So, and then he says, this is a good idea that you're doing with the vlog. Should others try it? If you think so, then if you guys want to do it, then do it. It's whatever. So, if you guys want to do it, I'll tune in. If you don't want to do it, then don't do it. This question comes from Stop Motion Asylum. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited am I for Batman vs Superman? 11. I am on 11. No, let's just say 100. 100 max. This question comes from Ross Lyons Films, Gary Poner. He says, would I rather be Batman or Superman? Well, let's just say this. In all honesty, if in this reality, I would just be Superman. Because I would have the smarts of the universe. Like, I would know everything. I'm like an intelligent being and very powerful. I can fly anywhere I want to go. I can run anywhere I want to go. I have laser sight, or laser beams. I have heat vision. I have freezing breath. I have super strength. I can do anything. I'm bulletproof. Can't be hurt, and I'm powered by the sun. And I'm not gonna die for a very long time. So I could help a lot of people that way. That'd be awesome. As Batman in this reality, it's a lot of hard work. Like in this world we'd be in, like you're taking a chance going out there and just getting shot. And you're done. Like, boom, game over. Like, if they hit you in the right spot, it's game over. Like, you have to be on top of your game like Bruce Wayne. Like, that's why not everybody can just be Batman. So I would just be Superman. And then he has another random... he says this is a random question. But what is my preferred snack food? I don't know, man. Popcorn? Kettle has to be kettle corn, though, unless it's from the movie theater. But I like kettle corn, though. And then this question here comes from Trickshot726. How do you decide what videos you want to do next? How did you get into comics? How I decide what videos I want to do next is, like, I have a series that's going on right now. Like, it's been going on for a while. So like, I have a couple of them. I have TMNT, Batman, and this new Avenger one that I kind of rebooted. So I just kind of go whatever I'm feeling. So, like, Batman needs to be done soon, like very soon, because it's been going on for a bit. So I kind of focus in on that, and that's my mood that I'm going with. So, like, I was doing a thing where I was alternating, so I would do Batman, then TMNT, then Batman, then TMNT. So people always knew what was coming up. But now I'm just in the kind of mode where, like, my mentality is like, I'm going to do what I want to do, and whatever I feel like doing. So if I don't feel like doing TMNT for a year, then TMNT is not going to be done for a year. So I just kind of like what my feeling is, what I'm going to do. That's why I decide like what videos I'm going to do next. So if I feel like doing, like if I just feel like I'm going to drop a Rising Knight, which is not going to happen because I'm so into it, but if I feel like I'm just going to drop it for like 2-3 months and just not touch it because I'm not feeling it, then I'm not going to do it. I'll just work on TMNT. So, because like I said, if I do something I don't want to do, it's going to suck terribly. It's going to be just bad. So, Lenny says he wants to know how I got into comics. With those, I would have to say it was one of my first comics was from the TMNT old school show, like when Shredder had like his blue helmet. Like I don't know if you guys remember that. It was like an old comic. He has like his blue helmet. It's like from the old like '90s show, like the cheesy show. And like that was one of my first comics as a kid, and like I found it. Found it last year. It was like all beat up and everything, but I still have it. And then it just kind of rolled on from there. Like I didn't read a lot of them during my childhood age. Like I don't know, I was mostly just playing with action figures and like going outside and playing sports and stuff. But then once I remember I was in high school, no, 7th grade. I was in 7th grade. We when my friend brought in a Marvel Legend, it was Namor, and it came with a comic and everything. I was like, oh my god, we get an action figure and a comic. So like that was cool when he brought that to school. A lot of us got pumped up, and then that's how it all kind of started from right there. It was like that was the first Marvel Legend I've seen was Namor. And I was like, whoa! And then I got a Namor, and then Venom, and yeah, it just kind of went from there. So it's kind of how I got back into comics, and then I've just been going ever since.